What's going on, my guys? Welcome to another episode of My Opinion of. Today, we had the Nintendo Direct that kind of just popped out of nowhere, along with a few other things. There were some pretty solid lineups, or a pretty solid lineup, and some pretty good games that launched with this. Some cool announcements. Um, Honestly, it was a lot better than the Ubisoft Forward that happened a few days ago. A lot better, or sorry, I should say, or a week technically rather. And yeah, there were some games that I was hoping for on there, which awesome. There were some games that were like kind of a surprise, and just all around it was like maybe like a B like rating, honestly. And I think they kind of just kicked it off with Fire Emblem, which I'm not really a Fire Emblem fan, but this one looked pretty good. I will say that this Nintendo Direct did have a fucking lot of JRPGs and just like farmer JRPGs. It was really weird, but I mean they looked good. A lot of them had like really creative, fun art styles, and like a lot of them were just co-op, which look like, how do I say this? Stardew Valley, but with your friend, like with the story. But Stardew Valley does have a story. Like it's just more of a focus on like missions and stuff. But yeah, the Fire Emblem trailer looked good. I'm not really a Fire Emblem person. For the trailers, I'm not really interested in, just to kind of like save both of our time. I'm gonna leave like obviously all the links for all the trailers down below just for you guys if you want to go back and watch it. But this was like a pretty solid game. Combat looked flashy. Turn-based combat isn't really my favoriteest thing in the world, but I don't think this is. Little bits and pieces there. World looked cool. I can't help but feel like every JRPG this day and age looks like Genshin Impact to me. Anyway, as fucked up as that is to say, yeah, they announced that. The second one was just a It Takes Two port. It Takes Two, really great game. Amazing fucking, like, it's so crazy how much like gameplay and different like types of oh god, that's loud. I guess different types of just types of games and mini games and just so much game fit into this one package that it did to kind of deserve Game of the Year. I think 2021, I believe it won. So yeah, good game. Came to the Switch. That's it. We're gonna see a lot of ports. Mask of the Lunar Eclipse. I don't know if I can find that. That should not be there. Mask of the Lunar Eclipse. I don't think that's it. I'm spoiling things. Let's just click it. It's fine. Oh, that was it. I'm so stupid. There. Yeah, this actually looked pretty good. This was like a just Japanese horror game, give like heavy Silent Hill vibes. I just haven't seen this art style of game. Like, it looked very like Onimusha and Silent Hill and like a bunch of games. Like, and also like heavy inspiration from the Resident Evil series. I don't know if I'm fucked up for saying that, but I would 100% play this on like a flight or something if I just had my Switch in my hand. This looks fun. Yeah, I'll keep my eye out on that. There's another Xenoblade Chronicles game. I'm not the biggest fan of the Xenoblade series. I feel like a lot of these games, like on this lineup, is just gonna be for not my particular taste because I'm not a big like I guess JRPG fan. Depending, of course, like certain ones I will. I guess Dark Souls would count, but yeah, nah. If you're a Xenoblade fan, it's just an expansion pass. It's not even really like a new game. And this one kind of was a really weird one actually. Was a Fist of the North Star game, which is like based on the anime, of course, but it's like an exercise like such workout game that they were showing off, where you try and punch along with the game, and you just kind of like it. I guess you just have to get combos with it, and you can figure like people and bosses and shit like that, which look pretty dope. Yeah, so there's that, and there's just a Tunic port. Tunic is, I mean, it was just a fun little cutesy game. Never tried it myself. I think we saw it in like the Bethesda game show, or I forgot which one it was. Front Mission 2, I don't know what this is. This looks like a fucking mecha game. Yeah. That's a no for me. This looks like a PlayStation 3, like a PSP game. It might be for someone. I'm just not a big real-time RTS or fucking JRPG. Definitely not mecha. But yeah, that's a pass for me. Another one is Story of Seasons was like one of the first ones that they showed off for like the sort of long lineup of Japanese like farming JRPG, like farming simulator games they had. Which is like back to back to back. Some of them look cool. but it just looked very fun, very cutesy, nothing crazy. Just like this one, you can have a kid, like where you teach your kid, influence the way they like grow up, and just weird stuff. You grow old and eventually die. I don't know. If you're interested in that. Okay, here's the Splatoon. Fuck, I'm doing this like so unorganized. This is the Splatoon Splatfest announcement. It's just a DLC or like a seasonal event. If you like inking and squirting your goo on people, check out Splatoon Fest. The 23rd. That's my girlfriend's birthday. Anyways. The next one was Octopath Traveler. This one looked really good. The lighting actually looked phenomenal, and the art style looked really interesting. I would 100% down be willing to play this. I should actually.
A brand new game in the Octopath Traveler series.
I've never even heard of this series in my life, but it looks fun. The world building looks really cool. The character like building, I mean, I should rather say, looks really interesting. Each character has their own like unique story and like purpose for what they're doing. Like that's the merchant, that's the dancer, the dazzler, and that's the revenge story. And like each character has their own sort of path you can go on. And God, the fucking music scared the shit out of me. And they all like have like intertwining paths and stuff like that, and how you just like interact with the story. It's pretty, it's nice. It's probably a good game, but not really for me. I like the graphics a lot and the sort of story concept behind it, but definitely check that one out. That one actually looks really good. The next one is Faya Farm, which is just, I think this was the one that you could play co-op with your friends. I'm just kind of skipping along. It looked like Roblox characters, like the faces. I don't know why. It's just so like disturbing to me. It doesn't look like the other ones that they showed off, but it did look very similar in the just adventure-y sort of, what is it called? Thingies. But yeah, it looks good. I would 100% be willing to play this with my friend if I had a Switch, which now looking at this, I might pick one up. I'm sure I can get a Switch for like 100, 200 bucks on a sale or used from a friend. But yeah, it looked cool. The threat rhythm, I don't know what that is. Let's just kind of check it out. I think I know what this is. Oh my god, I didn't even read it properly. Rhythm. Theater rhythm. Oh yeah, I think it was just like a rhythm heavy game. Oh my gosh, yeah, okay, so this has like different characters from like Monster Hunter and like, yeah, Final Fantasy. Just like a bunch of like Japanese games, sort of like just a little fun game. But hold on 1 second, my guys. All right, we're back. Sorry about that, guys. Give me 2 seconds. I think yeah, that's just a rhythm game. Now it's Run Factory Special. I have no idea what the fuck this is. Organize that better. It's okay. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I've seen so many of these fucking like farmer games. I'm like my brain just fucking blending them all together at this point. I don't even know. Into a monster. Ooh. I don't know. I can just eat you, I'd hater. Yeah, you could get married like every one of these games and spend time with your significant other and farm and get old and farm and get old. I don't know what it is about farming and getting old with this Nintendo Direct, but it's really weird. They look like good games, but the next one actually looks really fucking good because it's like a whole sort of like set of emulators, or more I should say ports, for like the Nintendo 64 games. Never played this game in my life. The other ones look better. Yeah, Mario Party looks fun on the Nintendo 64. Mario Party 2, 1, 2, 3. Pokemon Stadium. Like, yeah, just fucking that game is so good. Yeah, okay, so they'll be gradually added, and then like the later on they kind of added a little tidbit, a little teaser of what's later to come, which was cool. Honestly, this game can be played on so many different like platforms, different ways. Like you can port it. Sorry, you can play it like there's like a Gmod fucking source engine like thing for it. Like you play multiplayer on PC. You can like get an emulator and then play like in like the living room still. I mean, it's cool that you can play on your Switch though. Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to downplay it. Then the next one is various. What is it? A various day life. If this is another farming JRPG, I'm sorry guys. I don't know what to tell you. There's just been so many. There's another JRPG. At least it's not a farming one. If you can farm, I'm gonna lose my mind. No, okay, yeah. It's just a JRPG. I'm not trying to be a hater. I'm just not really interested in that. Okay, the Ib. I don't know how to pronunciate this. This one looked really
A
interesting.
young girl named Ib visits an art museum with her parents in this
I'm gonna let the guy talk and I'll shut up.
adventure. She wanders through a busy gallery by the artist Guertena until one particular piece draws her in. Will she be able to safely return to her own world? Every decision affects her fate in Ib. Launching on Nintendo Switch Spring 2023.
Looks creepy. Looks deranged. I like it. It looks like Amori. If you guys have ever heard of that game or played it, it looks like the game Amori. I definitely would like to play that. That's just I think Battle League is just literally like a free update. It's like it adds I forgot her name from Super Mario Odyssey.
A physical powerhouse with
Yeah, Pauli's, I don't know pronounce her name, and like Diddy Kong, and that's pretty much it. Which is like not bad if you play that game. I'm happy they brought that game back. It's just there's a golf update for Wii Sports. It's just little small things, which is not like disappointing. It's just like okay, I don't play Wii Sports. I'm 21 years old. Too old for that. But this is a fucking awesome update. Is they finally announced after almost 20 years another Pikmin game. And it's just insane. Like they're not gonna show gameplay, but they show in-game footage. That's fine. I'm excited for that. And they have a little Mishimoto. Mishimoto. I forgot. I think his name is. He has a little Pikmin shirt, and he's so happy to show it off, and it's great. And oh god, next up is Just Dance. We saw this at Ubisoft Forward as well the other week, and I truthfully don't care about this. Just Dance was like cool in the early 2000s. If you still play it, kudos to you. I have Beat Saber. I'm not really interested in this. A big meh for me. But maybe it could be good. And oh my god, guys, they finally announced another Bayonetta game. They finally announced it. They finally announced another Bayonetta game. I'm gonna shut up, and it made me so happy.
500 years, Umbra Witch Bayonetta was revived in the present day. In the first Bayonetta game, she clashed with angels to recover her lost memories.
Yeah, dude.
And in the second, confronted demons to save her best friend. Now, in this third installment, she'll fight to protect the world from the sudden invasion.
Y'all remember that one-handed mode in Bayonetta 2, where you just play with one hand? You tap the button over and over again.
From fighting for herself to fighting for others.
That's that shit we like about Bayonetta.
For the world. Those who have overcome
You
the
weirdos
monsters
beating your meat to a video game.
to fight alongside her include the journalist Luca and another Umbra witch, Jean. New ally Viola also joins in on the action.
Viola.
A hair-raising, demon summoning, globe-trotting adventure awaits in Bayonetta 3, launching on Nintendo Switch October 28th.
Cool.
Pre-orders
Cool,
are
cool,
available
cool.
now
October,
on
that's
Nintendo
so
eShop.
insane that to actually announce a
Today's
game
Nintendo Direct, a new
or
trailer delving
release a
more into
game like that
gameplay will
soon.
launch on our official YouTube channel.
October. That's Nintendo knows how to do it, man. They're like, all right, game's coming out, few months. You don't have to wait 2 years. Okay, the next one actually looked interesting. Master Detective Archives, Raincoat. This looked cool.
Mystery abounds.
They said it was from the creators of Danganronpa, if you guys know what that is. Cool series. Cool game.
Welcome to the
Kind of a
city
series.
Perpetual reign. Many cases remain unsolved in this corporate-controlled metropolis.
I love the music in this
Those who
trailer.
investigate are called
Good stuff.
Master detectives who come from all around the world.
Very anime though.
an amnesiac detective.
Got a big head. Looks like the Crystal
and
Skull
Shinigami, the
from
spirit
Indiana.
haunting him after their pact.
She's so
Dive into
anime.
his
My God.
unsolved cases as a trainee at the detective agency. Thoroughly inspect each crime
It's a pretty
scene
game.
to gather clues and evidence. When you're ready, Shinigami will conjure a realm tying the crime scene to the truth. A
Bounce.
mystery labyrinth. Overcome obstacles and manifestations of mysteries to edge closer to the actual events. However, mystery phantoms will attempt to hinder your progress during each case. Avoid their barrage of falsehoods and slash through contradictions. Uncover the
Slash through
secrets of Master
contradictings.
Detective Archives. Rain
Dictings.
Code,
Contradictions.
launching first on the Nintendo Switch system, spring 2023.
That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up. Oh my God. I hope I didn't just spoil something for myself. Resident Evil Cloud. This is just a port for all the Resident Evil games on the Switch, which is cool. I don't. It's just shitty ass cinema system. It needs to be cloud downloaded. I didn't like that. That was gross. But yeah, it's just gonna be like Resident Evil Village 7, 2 remake, 3 remake, which are all solid fucking games. I've played them and they're really good. At least I don't think I played 3 remake because I've heard bad things. But yeah, no, it's just for people who haven't or just like to have the ability to play it on a fucking handheld, which is insane. Shifu reveal trailer. Yeah, we saw this like last year. I remember. Cool game. Meh. It was a good game. It was a good game. Just more ports. Nothing special. I think this is just a DLC for Final Fantasy VII. Which I might be doing something dumb. Yeah, that one. Nothing crazy. I think it's just a port, if I'm not crazy. As a soldier you play. Oh no, it's just it's a DLC. Yeah. I haven't played Final Fantasy VII yet. Which, if you're a Final Fantasy fan, this is gonna make you go fucking crazy, make you lose your mind. For me, I'm just like, this is cool. A little fun DLC.
It means
I can't wait for Final Fantasy 16.
shall speak.
7's great. Now I think we're almost done. Radiant Silver Gun. No, wait. Is this it? Yeah, the trailer's not even anywhere like on YouTube, I think. It just kept saying unavailable, so I found like a Japanese link. Apparently this is like a cult classic Radiant Gun. I'm just like, I have no idea what this is. I guess this was like the starter to make like games of this sort of playstyle popular. 2,500 yen. I don't know what that means, but well, I do kind of. Tales of Symphonia. I think it's just another farming JRPG. I pray it's not. For our hope. Yeah, it's a turn-based JRPG. Looks cool. Looks great. That's actually really pretty. What the heck?
Like the wandering aristocrat, Zelos.
I just can't watch this game. All right, we're moving on to the next one. Woo! All right. Okay, this one's good. They finally have another Kirby game coming out, which after a while, it's been a while since we've had like a legit Kirby 2D game. They announced 4-player co-op. You can give people that Gawk 3000 and take their suits that suck. Deluxe. It looks fun. It just looks like a very enjoyable, cute experience. There's mini games. There's all kinds. Local play, 4-player local play. You can all play as different people or all play as Kirby. That's never been a thing before, I guess. The mini games look really fucking fun. I cannot lie. But yeah, and I think I'm just gonna kind of skip it because I want to go to the best for last. But without further ado, let's watch the fucking Zelda Tears of the Kingdom trailer. I think this is a new game. Game footage not final. So let's take a look. I'm really liking the direction they're going with the Zelda series. It's just been very consistent and just good. I like the new ones too. The Breath of the Wild series is amazing. I think the second one's coming out next year. I'll shut up. Shadow of the Colossus. Hello? That looks very reminiscent to Skyward Sword. I like the climbing ability. It looks like we're still in the same world. Still kind of the same theme. A little bit of gameplay. Okay. Tears of the Kingdom. Be hyped for that, guys. All right. Without further ado, ladies and gentle beans. Oh yeah, there's a little release date, May. Look out for the new Zelda game in May. But that's it for the Nintendo Direct. Thank you guys so much for watching this little diddly-do of me, or my honest opinion about the Nintendo Direct. Please like, comment, subscribe, all that great stuff. And thank you so much for joining me. This was actually really fun. I love doing these. I love making them. And I love when you guys watch it. And hopefully you guys enjoy it too. But yeah, hopefully you guys also saw some games that you liked. So I'll talk to you guys later. And take it easy. Peace, peace, peace.